This is Alamo Gem 9.5. Once again, give it a subscribe, a like, and comment below. We're going to be going through a NBA weekend review, doing this for card collecting investments. This past weekend on Friday night, Pascal Siakam scored 44 points against the New Orleans Pelicans. He followed up last night in the Staples Center against this hot 7-1 Lakers. 24 points and 14 boards. Pascal Siakam. Thought that he was going to have a letdown and much worse record for Toronto. They're 7-2 now. In terms of collectability, I am definitely looking to pick up a few of his cards just in case he goes somewhere else or somebody else is added to Toronto. They look like they are going to be maybe top 4 in the NBA East. A little bit too early to tell at this point, only 9 games into the season. Number 2, now this guy, he scores tons of points. He plays for a team. CJ McCollum's there, but Damian Lillard, 60 points against the Nets Friday. Follows it up last night. Lillard, once again, he scores 30 points in a win in overtime against the Hawks. It's just shocking, actually, how this guy, his stuff just always stays cheap, but it makes sense. He plays in Portland. It's not much of a chance that Portland's going to win titles the way that they're built out right now. And in fact, the record's not even that good. The Clippers and the Lakers improved, just putting Portland further down in the Western Conference. But Damian Lillard, again, he's a great player. He's probably going to be a Hall of Fame player. It's just, is he going to win titles? Is he going to have to do Clyde Drexler and go somewhere else? I mean, if he could bring a title to Portland, that would just be huge for his cars, but it's just kind of difficult to see with him in terms of the investing and the collectability. Devontae Graham, again, is just playing out of his mind. Friday night, scored 24 points. I mean, the guy's just going crazy. That was actually Saturday night. Celtics, Jaylen Brown, he scores 30 points Saturday night against the Spurs. Gordon Hayward got injured, broke his hand. I mean, is this the year finally where Jaylen Brown just breaks out? That tug of war between Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Always kind of looking like Tatum definitely is the guy to own over Jaylen Brown. Brown was still the 3rd pick overall too, so hopefully he can kind of keep it going, a heater, keep that going and bring the value of his cards up. The Celtics right now, they're really hot. I think they lost the first game. They're 7-1, I believe now. They won 7 games in a row. Getting rid of Kyrie Irving is about the best thing that they possibly could have done. Let's see here. Who else am I forgetting about for this last weekend? Well, James Harden scored 42 points against the Bulls. Of course, the Bulls can't defend anything. And no matter how many points this guy puts up, it seems like there's just not a lot of interest in James Harden. In fact, I don't think James Harden really signs anything. I can't remember many, if any, James Harden autographs throughout the year. Panini just must not have the rights, but then he doesn't sign for Upper Deck either, so who knows with James Harden, man. And then Friday night, I had to put this out here too, is Andrew Wiggins. He scored 40 points in a win against the Warriors, where also D'Angelo Russell scored 52 points. So, we've been waiting on Wiggins for 4 or 5 years now, and just don't think there's any investability to him, but Wolves have been a little bit of a surprising team. Karl Anthony Towns. Now you got Wiggins scoring 40 points on that last Friday night. Be interesting to see if he can keep that up, sustain it, get the Wolves maybe in playoffs. Could be a little sneaky little pickup maybe, Wiggins. But all right. Then last but not least, I am going to throw out Devin Booker as well. We know he's a scorer. Rubio seems like he's been a nice addition. He's open things up for Booker. They're 6-3 now without DeAndre Ayton for I think every single game except for the season opener. So they don't have Ayton. They have Ayton coming back. They're 6-3, the Suns. Could be interesting. I'm hoping that they push. Maybe they make a 7 or 8 seed and see what happens with Ayton in the playoffs. And in fact, not just Devin Booker as an investment, but throw Ayton in there too. He's super overlooked right now since he's suspended and not playing. Could be a good time to kind of pick up a few of his cards and invest in them. Guys who are not in the spotlight so much. So there it is, guys. Siakam, super hot. Lillard, we all kind of knew about, but Lillard just keeps on playing really, really well. Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's been having a nice few games here or there, and the Celtics are super hot. Kind of not getting, it's getting overlooked at this point. Andrew Wiggins, I threw out Andrew Wiggins, had a nice game, but can he sustain that? Who knows with him? And then last but not least, we finish up with Devin Booker and the Suns and maybe pick up something from the Ayton.